EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Uptown Charlotte is alive. Two teams that made the playoffs a year ago. Can they do it again? Week 1 underway. And he'll get this to the 24-yard line, and that's where the opening drive of the game will begin.
Their own 24-yard line.
Williams going to throw on the first play. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw is Williams. That is caught. Thomas, he's got it. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. They're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of a drive and finish the drive with some points?
In motion, it's Odunze. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Jalen Phillips in on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
They face second down, 8 yards to go. They'll go again with Swift, and you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 32 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. To throw, it's Williams. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
He's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Bears will take a 3-0 lead.
And I know they get the 3. But I'll tell you what, Mike, you look around the league, the fourth down craze that's kind of taken and building a lot of momentum here. 4th and 1 in the red zone, I'm going for it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I just think you have to score touchdowns in this league to win over time. And especially if you can't get it hard with this offensive line, then you've got bigger problems.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
At the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Young, hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun, it's Young. That one, take it in. That's Teterow McMillan. He's going to have the 1st down. That one, good for 9, and the drive continues.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Not much there. Maybe a Young.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 9. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. Inside the 25. So they come up with a long touchdown on the little short pass. Greg, the quarterbacks love those pop passes, especially when they end up in the end zone.
Mike, you're well aware of the phrase in golf that there's no pictures on a scorecard. Or in this case, there's no pictures on a box score, because it doesn't matter if you throw it 1 yard or 50. You get credit for it all. In this case, he'll take credit for the touchdown.
Panthers 7, Bears 3.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he will be taken down here as the 1st quarter of play will come to an end. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-3 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Nothing. Net at the line of scrimmage. No gain. See what they have for 2nd and 10.
Up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Williams. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. New set of downs, it's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
49-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off play action. Here's Williams. He's hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Jalen Phillips taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. In motion comes Thomas. On third down, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Chicago.
A run here with Swift. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
And the Bears.
This drive's rolling now. Another 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
In motion, it's Odunze. On second down, it's a run with Swift. And he'll bring this inside the 15. And that's good enough for the first down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
7-3 is the score.
First down,
2 minutes
Bears.
to play in the first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now Williams. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. In motion, it's Odunze. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. This one caught at the 4. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. He's got the first down. He's got the touchdown. Sam Rouse. Touchdown, Bears. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
His kick is good. Makes the score Bears 10, Panthers 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for
Still a little
Chicago.
time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Young. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
On the coverage.
They'll go play action with Young. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Out of the shotgun, Young. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
In motion, it's Odunze. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Downfield, that is caught by Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The Bears call out their field goal team. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this will stay a 3-point game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
On first down is Young. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He's inside the 30. What a terrific run. They finally bring him down at the 15-yard line.
50 yards on the play. That's good for Panthers. First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Second and 10.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Here's Young to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass ball's incomplete. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And now it's fourth down. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Panthers will level the score at 10 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Here's Gibson. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Williams to throw on second down.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
And the throw on third down going to be incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
46-yard line.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Carolina first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Back at the 38-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Young. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
On third down, here's Hubbard. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it with Hubbard. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on down. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. This one over before it started. Hit behind the line. It's going to be a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Bears first down.
First down, Chicago.
On the give, it's Swift. Past midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here.
First down.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He keeps it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll run with Swift. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second.
Ball
and goal.
a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over.
Swift. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Wow, so they decide to challenge them on the ground on 3rd and goal, Mike, and this defense answered. I think the takeaway is pretty clear. Next time you found yourself down in this situation, you got to throw the ball.
Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And this is going to stay a tie game here in the 4th. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff. Hubbard heading right. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
The tackle made by Christian Fulton. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second
down, they need 3.
At the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Young. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try to run for it with Hubbard. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
That's good.
Just a good, solid run here on 3rd down. Tie game, 4th quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
Young. Gonna set up the screen here to Hubbard. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Panthers, 1st down. line.
From the gun, it's Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. On the give, it's Hubbard. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 8.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. Hubbard. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff it on 4th down. Here's first down. Gibson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
That's only at his 48-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Bears send out their punt team. Important punt here in this tie game late. And this will be touched down by a member of the punt team right at the 50-yard line.
At the 50-yard line.
Young to throw on first down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. 2nd and 10. They'll run here. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Hit as he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3. They'll go. Young. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That ball intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll stick to the ground. And despite a nice juke, we're going to get a yard to show for 2nd down.
On the stop. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the Bears,
they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Edwards on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
So a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This to win the game. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good. Wide to the left. So overtime coming up. Let's give you a quick reminder of the rules. Each team is guaranteed 1 possession, although any defensive score will end the game. Each team gets 2 timeouts only, not 3, and any replays are handled from upstairs. If the first overtime ends in a tie, the game ends in a tie. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. A carry now for Gibson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Great start to overtime. Trying to put the pressure on early. 1 play, 1 first down.
First down, Bears.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
On second down, it's Williams. This one intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have a chance to win this game here in overtime.
So as this game's gone on, Mike, this secondary is just continuing to learn, continuing to remember all the different looks this offense has thrown at them. And now it all pays off. Start of overtime, they see one that they recognize, and they jump it, and now they set up their team with a chance to win it here in overtime.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Second and 9 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw, Young. He's got his man. That's weekend. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And they'll take this down inside the 45. Just need a field goal here. Every yard matters. That's a big first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
To throw is Young. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Young hands it to Hubbard. They had that play dialed up defensively. Stopped them in the backfield. Loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's going to be taken down, and that's going to do it. No